With Anchorman 2, obviously with the first one you had enough deleted footage to make a whole entire other film. Is this the case with this one too?
Four films.
4 films.
There might be. There's a lot of extra stuff. It was such a dense script that I know that while we were shooting it, we thought, like, I wonder if this, like, I wonder what this movie will look like, because I know we're gonna have so much extra stuff, and also the way that they shoot allows for many different versions of the same scene. So
I feel like we're already marketing the DVD. Right. We're already speaking to how fantastic the extras are going to be.
I mean, as we were kind of going along, David and Steve and Paul were leading the charge for basically doing a Kill Bill 1 and 2 with this movie, which we entertained the thought of, and it was kind of too. In order to execute something like that, we'd have to do massive amount of reshoots and figure it out. But what has happened is, with all the improv we did, there's a different cut of the movie that has 300 new jokes that we might put on the DVD. Yeah.
We're actually doing a whole second version of the movie where we replace every single joke from the theatrical. Yeah. It'll be, when does it get released, Judd? Do you know? Like,
it's gonna be on the DVD. What? Were you able to replace every single joke? How many jokes?
Every single joke.
It's like 300 new jokes.
Almost 400. It's crazy. Yeah. It's all riffs, runs, new scenes, alt jokes. I think there's 5 we couldn't replace that just to link the moments. And we actually cut a bunch of jokes from the original one. So, yeah, we did a lot of improv on this.
So is it same storyline then for this alternative cut, or?
Same storyline, yeah. Physically the same movie, just alt jokes, yeah. And then interspersed between the alt jokes are just shots of Judd at home, cleaning his garage, and like really grainy home video.
With my shirt off.
Yeah, with his shirt off. He looks good too.
Yeah. Were there any scenes you were particularly sorry to see go that didn't make the final cut, or any?
There was a musical number that we spent quite a bit of time doing, and I think while we were shooting it, we all thought this will be the centerpiece of the movie. This will blow people's minds that it goes to this place, and then they tested it, and it clearly didn't.
I think it was in the wrong place. They said it was in the wrong point in the movie when you want the story to kind of kick in.
Yeah, it just takes this left turn into a musical that people weren't going along with. But people will see that, I'm sure, again, DVD.
Yeah, I was sad that there's a courtroom scene between Ron and Veronica that ended up, like, when we got to kind of just do whatever we wanted to, ended up making me laugh while it was happening. So I was sad that it was gone.
Always. There's always painstaking decisions that which is so funny, because you'll see it out of context and people's reaction were like, why wasn't that in the movie? It's like, well, it was, but when it's put in the middle of everything, it played too long, or the audience didn't have the energy for it. But there's a massive musical number in the middle.
A real musical.
Took 2 days to shoot, and starts out in one song and breaks, and then morphs into another song, and then goes back to the original song with choreography and dancers, and
it was epic.
It was epic, and
it really was.
It came out great. It was funny, but when we tested it with the audience, you could tell it got off story, and which is what we take pride in doing. But you can only go off story so many times, and they were just they weren't doubled over with laughter. They were just pleasantly enjoying it, and we thought, we already know that's going to go out. So, but that'll be in the next. But there's always those decisions you have to make.